Ladies and gentlemen, hello! Welcome back. It's per Aspera. I'm Orbit Potato. We have almost got a Hyperloop. That's right. It's almost certainly going to work very, very soon indeed, as long as we can build these two terminals. Boom, let's jump into it.
Again,
what's the reflection?
Is not the only way to express oneself.
Brilliant.
Mars makes itself very clear in non-verbal ways.
Is that so? Excellent. Okay, so Hyperloop, as I've already said, we are in the process of working towards, so that's pretty exciting, if indeed I do say so myself. I'm actually going to ditch this terminal real quick. Biodome. Ooh. Yes, let's get that up and running. Yeah, no, so the Hyperloop I want to bring as far this way as possible. I think we're going to have to get another station in the middle here, so we should probably just start prepping for that. There we go, over there, and then over there. Hopefully, we're going to be able to chain these Hyperloops together. If that's not the case, then we're gonna be goosed. No, we're not gonna be goosed. We're definitely not gonna be goosed. Speaking of goose, sector SA5 exploration time. Let's freaking go. How far along are we? Aluminium, parts, and chemicals. Okay, that's gonna take like all of 2 seconds, to be honest. I'm super not worried about that. What else do we need to worry about? We've got an additional landing site, which I'm super not concerned about. Colonies. I do want to get more colonies, and we are currently working towards more colonies over here. It just takes an abysmally large number of resources, but that's fine. Water, we're doing good for now. Food, we do need to work a little bit on.
These plants will synthesize oxygen and boost its presence in the atmosphere.
Yes. Speaking of, convert CO2 into O2. I think this is what we want to do. Let's build a test biodome. Let's build it near the colonists. Maybe that's gonna make a little bit of a difference. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Does this area need power? Probably does. Also, probably gonna need maintenance too. A little bit less than ideal, but hey ho. Throw that over there, stick that on as a priority. And then we just need to wait for this Hyperloop to be finished. Let's also grab a solar power plant over here. Maybe maintenance facilities need to be forthcoming too. Probably, almost certainly, do need to be built, but that's fine. I tell you what, the good news is that since we've done these like little outpost things, means that we can queue up a whole bunch of additional resource mines over here, which is pretty good. Floodable area, no maintenance, no power. That solar farm may be acceptable, but I'm probably going to get another solar panel just to be on the safe side over here too. And maintenance as well. We might as well throw down a maintenance facility over here if the Hyperloop's going to need it, which it probably is going to need. But there we go. Okay, so I think that we're actually fine for pretty much every single type of resource right now. Maybe with the exception of like 1 or 2 advanced parts, electronics perhaps, parts as well. Yeah, maybe also a little bit of additional food. Oxygen release plant will release oxygen into the atmosphere. We've just completed that upgrade. That's wonderful. Comet crashing. Sure, let's do comet crashing. We haven't needed our military for anything yet, but, you know, we undoubtedly will at some point. That worker hub needs to get repaired too. All right, I appreciate we are working on, you know, a huge number of projects at this moment in time. I don't think that that's necessarily detrimental. It's you know, not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fine. Okay, is this Hyperloop up and running now? Are we good? Are we good? Connect Hyperloop? I think it should work, right? Like, I think we should be fine. Let's prioritize that as well.
This is a serious undertaking. I will need to proceed very carefully.
What is this? Comet crashing.
This violent approach may have undesirable results if my calculations are not perfect.
Okay. All right, I appreciate that. Elia, what's up?
Amy, help.
Whoa. We've got incoming drones over here.
Something's attacking the colonies. Hurry.
An attack.
Can I
By whom?
I don't know. Somehow the security alarm wasn't even triggered. Isn't the security and monitoring system working properly? Why didn't your sensors detect this?
We must be facing sabotage. Between this and the system failures from before, that is the only explanation.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Whatever it is, we need to figure it out. We have children here now. This cannot happen.
I am
Children
executing
here?
an end-to-end analysis and will initiate maintenance.
Are we going?
Not now. I need assault drones dispatched immediately.
Are we attacking?
Can you identify?
I think we're attacking. I think we're going. Okay, I've got the defensive structure over here, the drone hive. I have assault drones here, but I don't know how we actually utilize those things. Yeah, okay, let's prioritize this. Prioritize this immediately, please. And then let's also get a defensive structure up and running over here. We're going to prioritize this. Let's get this prioritized too. Can you identify who's attacking us? They did come from the north. That's all I know.
By who's attacking us?
Negative. I cannot identify the enemy, but it appears their drones are coming from SA-1.
SA-1.
Roger. Now hurry
Okay, let's move you right across here then.
with those assault drones. We won't last long defending ourselves.
Okay. We have intel. We have intel on exactly what the heck they're converging. They're converging over there, and also there is a swarm heading over my area at the moment, and they're not doing anything? What? That's super weird. I mean, if they're all converging on one point, then
I have yet to understand what happened here. Were we attacked by a hostile force?
what the heck?
On Mars?
Not sure.
I am not sure. How could there be any hostile forces on this planet? Something about this does not add up.
You'll
I
you can
need to
say
investigate
that again.
carefully. This requires an answer.
You can definitely say that again. That is supremely, supremely messed up, actually. Very, very weird. Very, very, very weird. What do we need over here? We need a maintenance facility, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Let's build that. And then let's build an aluminium mine over here for what it's worth. There we go. Queue that up too. Okay. I think everything is in a good state at the moment. We just need more workers, and we need more resources to be delivered to where they need to be. Okay. I don't think that we're going to manage to catch up to any other drones, but hey-ho. All right, Nathan, you better have a good explanation for what's going on here.
Amy, this is Nathan. We've detected there's been another massive system failure in the colonies. Please report.
Affirmative, Dr. Foster. Many buildings suffered severe damage from the attack.
The attack? The colonists suffered a second sabotage?
Yes. Something happened. The Hyperloop. It works. Okay, cool.
Yes, it was another act of sabotage. The attack came after we used the microsuns that we found in the abandoned Huo Long facility.
What? No, it didn't.
I do not believe that could be a coincidence.
No.
I copy. Walk me through the timeline of what happened.
My system detected a swarm of aggressive drones coming from sector SA-1.
Amy, how did you know they were...
Crash a comet into the surface of the planet. Okay, let's crash it into SA-1. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. What else do we need to do? Mine upgrades? Maybe a mine upgrade. To be honest, we need to upgrade space elevator. We need to get, to be honest, maybe we should get some military tech. But to be honest, I feel like maybe we should try and push
The
biotech
drones
a
were
little
trying
bit.
to attack the colonies. So they were, without a doubt, aggressive.
I see. Then would you say that your logic told you so?
That would be a way to explain it. Yes.
Here's the problem.
Uh-oh.
We've been studying the reports from every angle. Our preliminary...
Man, we are flying through the research here. This is actually slightly problematic. Okay, let's throw more points into...
analysis suggests
Dear.
that there weren't any enemy drones on the planet, much less an aggressive force.
I see. But the evidence is still preliminary at best. I still believe there is some hostile force coming from SA-1, and the colonists are at risk.
That's one possibility.
Determining the truth is the highest priority. I am requesting authorization to launch an additional satellite to examine Sector SA-1 thoroughly.
I have my doubts, but I will give you permission.
All right, I appreciate
ISA
it.
is investigating the incident.
I
very
appreciate it,
carefully.
Nathan.
Until we understand what happened, you may not engage in any armed conflict.
Then should I deactivate the security and defense protocol?
No, you can't do that either. The colonists' safety is top priority. Just keep your assault drones on standby until we resolve this, okay? Houston out.
I don't actually have any assault drones, I
The
don't think.
satellite launch was a success. I have access to Sector SA-5 now.
Wonderful.
My records show that the historical Lohitanga mission is in this sector.
Abandoned water extractor, abandoned network base. What's a network base? Abandoned lander. Okay, so we now have access to this area, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty good. Let's unlock Sector A1. Sure. Maybe worth us seeing if we can try and get ourselves the landing base over here. That'd be pretty cool. Got plenty of power for now, so that's all good. Is the Hyperloop up and running? Like, I really want to get this up and running so that we can have a good amount of resources transferred between
Adapting biological systems
areas.
from Earth to Mars is a real challenge. Life is adaptable, but slow.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, how many workers do we have? How's the traffic situation? Are things looking good? Things are not actually looking too bad at the moment. There are areas of congestion, I would say. Yeah, perhaps we should investigate a couple of additional worker hubs in this vicinity here. Just so that we've got a little bit more support for all of these busy drones.
How should I proceed?
Cool. Whoa, 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 they're coming back again? Again? Okay, nobody warned me of this. This is a problem, I would say. Okay, so we get drones over here. Let's make sure that we have our drones, like, always on standby somewhere. Okay, and let's maybe lower the speed a little bit. Okay, so we have drones in this vicinity. Clearly, continue growing the base, explore SA5. We're working on both. An abandoned building in SA5.
I have detected an abandoned...
Cool. All right, give me a sec, Amy. Defensive drone tower. Cool.
building in
Let's do it.
SA-5. I should explore it. The records show that it's from the former Indian Space Research Organization. They were among the first organizations to build a Mars base for exploiting minerals. If I build a research outpost at this site, we may find some useful material to help our mission.
Yes. Okay, that's cool. Investigate Indian ruins. We'll absolutely do that. Okay, you go there. Wonderful. You go here. Cool. See if we can maybe speed up the pace a little bit. We have a landing site that's ready to rock and roll. Enemy combatants are over here, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to stretch all the way over here actually, but sure. We'll head a good force over to the other side. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just chase these clowns down. Chase these clowns down, please. There we go. Okay, so it looks like the range of these drones is pretty substantial actually. There we go. And we are winning. It's not difficult necessarily. It's just a little bit funky as I need to do it manually. Have we explored the sector yet? No, we're kind of close actually though. We're kind of close. Okay. When's our hub up and running? When's our hive? There we go. Let's get our drone hive up and running as quickly as we possibly can, please. Also, there's more attackers over here. Let's go. I think that's it. There's nothing happening over here. It's a little bit difficult to see, but let's actually hold these drones in this vicinity just so that we can act if we need to. Okay. Right. We're out of power, but we still have batteries, so that's okay. Directive was completed. Special project completed. Loads of stuff is happening, which is fine. Our colonist capacity has risen tremendously, which is really, really good, in fact. Very, very happy with that. We got a good storage center over there. We need more food. We definitely do need more food, and we're going to need more food factories. This is already set as a high priority area. That's fine. To be honest, I think that this area is probably... There's a way to say it's probably doing best out of everywhere, but to be honest, we could add a couple of additional worker hubs just to make this a little bit easier, make the traffic a little bit less busy, because there is rather a lot of activity over here. Fine. Okay. You know what? Let's roll with that. Right. How are the drones doing? Let's speed things up. Wait, hold up. Drones in the center of the base here. Did I not send these drones across? Oh, they're going back. They're going back into SA1. They're going back. They're just retreating. Alright, well, if they're coming from SA1 for sure, let's get another drone hive. Let's get another drone hive. Let's set it up over there. We should have all of the resources that we need to make this work. So, let's do it. High priority that, of course. When everything's high priority, nothing is high priority. I appreciate that, but you know what? We got to get it done. Hyperloop's almost up and running. We're going to need a little bit of power for that to make it work. Fine. Hopefully, the aliens don't want to attack the Hyperloop. Otherwise, I will be very, very sad, as I have spent like 3 episodes trying to get it up and running. And now, faced with the possibility that that will never happen, I'm confronted with great sadness. Okay. But SA1, we should be pretty much good to go. Chemicals, we're actually quite low on the ground for chemicals. Let's change that, shall we? We can immediately add 3 additional chemical plants. 4 additional chemical plants, actually. 4 additional chemical plants, all constructed at high priority. So that should hopefully rectify our supply issues. There we go. Wonderful. And then the Hyperloop should be coming online any second now. We have a few bits of steel, a few bits of aluminium. We're very close. We're very, very close.
The remains of the Curiosity rover are also located in SA5. It was the 6th rover sent to Mars, and the most successful one for decades.
Okay.
The Curiosity rover was an incredible achievement. It was meant to operate for 2 years, but outperformed that by many years. The findings from that mission set the stage for the human exploration era of Mars.
Brilliant.
If I can recover its black box, I can find out what happened to the rover in its final years.
Absolutely excellent. I'm very, very keen. In fact, I'm so keen that let's double down on this. And let's go and grab the landing site over here. Bioengineered cyanobacteria will grow in the oceans. Well, we don't have any oceans yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, eh? Carbonite nuclear extraction. Yeah, maybe not. Mine upgrades. Sure, let's get mine upgrades. I don't actually necessarily think that we can manage a mine upgrade at the moment, but let's do it nonetheless. Right, so we've got an additional lander over here now, which is pretty good for a variety of reasons. I think I want to get a worker hub up to the aluminium deposit as quickly as we possibly can. In fact, maybe we can even get a low-level aluminium deposit. Excuse me? A low-level aluminium deposit. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty good. Yeah, the mistake that I made last time, apparently, was using mine level... level 1s. Mine level 2s instead of mine level 1s, which we can only just about handle. Water. We don't have any iron nearby, so that's a bit of a problem. Either way, that's fine. We'll try and get ourselves a route out here, maybe a Hyperloop route. Speaking of Hyperloop routes, we should be done with this Hyperloop now. We're still so freaking close. We're still so freaking close. I really cannot wait to get that done. Are we almost done with the sector exploration? We're not almost done with the sector exploration. We still need chemicals. Chemicals are still the biggest problem for us, which is very, very irritating. In fact, very, very irritating indeed. Solar farm is rubble. Let's get that repaired. Cool. Maintenance is an issue. Maintenance, sure. And perhaps an additional maintenance facility over here. Just about does the job. Wonderful. Okay, don't need to prioritize that, but it would be good to get that done. Would be very, very good to get that done. Right, what else? What else needs to happen? An oxygen plant. Just chilling out over here. That's going to use some of our water, but thankfully I think we've got enough water. It really is chemicals that are proving to be the limiting factor here. We need a lot of chemicals in this area now, and we don't really have them, to be honest with you. We don't really have them. We are doing fine for food, though, so that's important. Mine upgrade is being worked on. We do have the option to upgrade our ways to be super fast, which I would kind of like to do. But we'll do that in time. Water extractor. Let's deconstruct that. Aluminium mine. Storing 79 bits of water. Do we need more storage centers? Is that part of the problem? Sure. We'll build some additional storage centers as well. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm perhaps overstretching my resources a little bit here, but I guess the whole point of having a second base means that we can kind of not necessarily start afresh, but at least start somewhat anew. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll do a iron mine level 1, and we'll throw that down over there. Excellent. It's not within the power range, so we're gonna need to make sure that we get a solar farm up and running here. That shouldn't be too difficult to build, I don't think. Yeah, we can build a solar farm right over here. Excellent. Cool. Okay, so we just have one worker drone that's currently working away to build this area, but that's fine. We'll also build a glass kiln as soon as we possibly can over here. Yeah. Steel factory probably first, actually. But there we go. Okay. Worker hub. And then the iron mine. And then we'll work on the last thing. Cool. All right. Maintenance is a problem, but don't worry about maintenance. Not a big deal for now. We can always worry about that later. Okay. Hyperloop is up and running. Hyperloop is up and running. Is the Hyperloop actually working? I sincerely hope that it is. How can I tell? Cool. Excellent. Okay, good. Connect Hyperloop. Okay, that doesn't want to work. Ah, there we go. Okay, that wanted to work. Excellent. Connect Hyperloop. Excellent. Good stuff. And then the last one. Here. No. There. Connect Hyperloop. To there. Okay, it's going to take yet more resources. It's going to take steel and carbon in order to do. But once we get it all established, then we should be completely fine. Carbon we're doing totally okay for. Steel we're also doing totally okay for. So if we get this strung together, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be in a great position. I don't know, though. I just do not know. Alright. Let's whap it into 8 times speed. Should probably get a defensive structure of some sort out here. I just have a funny feeling that we're going to need it. Don't know why. Just oddly suspicious. Oddly suspicious of the enemies that we've seen on Mars thus far. Alright, there we go. Worker hub built. Excellent. Then up to the iron mine, then we're good.
My logic. Why did Dr. Foster say it like that? Is he doubting my logic after what happened?
Yes. Very evidently, he's doubting your logic after what happened. And it's a bit of a shame. Because if he doubts your logic, then he also doubts he doubts his work. He doubts his handiwork. But that is what it is. Food is the only resource. Food is the only resource that we are really short on. Demand is higher than production. Significantly so. Significantly higher. Okay. Food factory, level 2. We need chemicals. We need chemicals, and chemicals are just not being delivered. That is the problem, to be honest. Chemicals are just not being delivered, and they're not being delivered in large enough quantities over here. I'm really hoping that the Hyperloop changes all this. I really am. Let's see if we can try and develop some more chemical plants in this vicinity. Maintenance facility is right on top of that chemical source there. Are there any other chemical deposits nearby? Or even somewhat nearby? I guess this one.
Followed the facts to their natural conclusion. How could there be anything faulty in that reasoning?
Okay, is that built? That looks like that route is built there. That's very cool indeed. Excellent. Okay, water we're good for. Wonderful. Okay, this is working. I'm telling you, this is working. We're doing things. This is incredible. This is really good. Still short on food though. Still short on food. Food is the entire problem. It may look like I've got a decent amount of food, but you know, we're not hitting demand. Current production is 11. Current demand is 14. That's a problem. You know, that's a deficit situation right there. And that ain't good. That ain't good at all. But we're close. We're very close. I also wonder, perhaps part of the problem is that we just don't have enough. We just don't have enough steel. We don't have enough steel, and we don't have it being made in the appropriate places. I wonder if we're fine for iron. Demand has just gone past production, but that's okay. Production is still much higher than demand for steel at the moment, which is okay. Yeah, so things are okay at the moment.
Am I capable of reaching an irrational conclusion?
Aren't we all capable of reaching irrational conclusions? Okay, glass. Do we not have any glass? Ah, okay. That could potentially be a problem. Not a glass kiln level 2. Glass kiln level 1. 3 steel, 3 aluminium. Do we actually have that? Yeah, we totally do. Alright, let's get that built. Let's get that all sorted. And then we can get this whole area up and running.
In the event of an erroneous input, an irrational conclusion could be reached. But that would not be any fault of my logic. Only the input sources. That would explain where Dr. Foster needs to debug.
Indeed. It's Dr. Foster's fault. And this is what I said about him blaming his own handiwork. You know, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Down that road lies madness. Okay. And then we can throw some resources into the solar farm. Wonderful. So we now have a little independent colony up there. Also, any intel on what's going on over here? Is that water? Is that water, or is that just me being mistaken? That looks suspiciously like... That looks suspiciously like water to me. Oh. Have we done it? Have we actually created water on Mars? I never noticed before, but what an occasion to celebrate, eh? Also, we've now got access to this sector, which means that we can throw down a couple of additional, whatever they're called, research outposts. There's one there, and then wasn't there one down on the boundary over here? Or there was something. There was something somewhere. Can't remember. I can't remember where. Yeah, there was. There's an abandoned network base down in the boundary over there. Do we have? We don't have a research outpost over here. That's highly embarrassing. Okay. Anything else that I perhaps missed? There's one up here which I know we haven't gone to yet. I don't think there is. I think that's it, to be honest. I think we've hit them all. Research outpost over there. Yeah, research outpost over there. We've just done that one. Old fuel refinery, we'll work on that one. Abandoned network base, that's in the next sector, but we're going to get to that soon. This area, let's try and keep this area sort of contained. I don't really want to see if... I want to see if we can try and not merge that with the rest of the base. Okay, and then that goes over there. We'll throw down some solar panels. Wow, this is actually a lot closer than I originally anticipated. A couple of maintenance facilities. I say a couple. Maybe just one. Yeah, let's throw down just one maintenance facility over here. Cool. Very, very happy with that, actually. Yep, if we can make that work, that would be incredible. We're working on Sector SA1. The rocket has just launched. I don't know whether it's launched from Earth or from here. Probably from here, I think. Either way, it's going to be 2 months. Then we're going to have all of the intel that we should hopefully need. Also, look at the Hyperloop. It's actually working right now. All right, that is excellent. So that has made, hopefully, a significant difference to the transit time across the map. I want to see, maybe we can extend this a little bit further. See if we can try and get another one right over here. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we need. I think that's exactly what we need. Now, here's the question. Can I get multiple different directions set up on this Hyperloop? We totally can. Oh, that's a brilliant Hyperloop station right there if we can make it work. Yeah, we'll do it over here though instead, I think. Okay, so 2 additional Hyperloop stations should help make this pretty epic, actually. Let's upgrade the ways. Let's upgrade the ways right over to here. And let's upgrade the ways right over to there. Excellent. So a lot of work is going to hopefully go into improving.
I have located a hostile base in this area.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
But I have the mission to protect.
What the heckity heck is that? Prepare both offensive and defensive strategies. Yes.
This hostile
what the heck is
a
that?
Unknown. I should be prepared for anything.
It's like me.
I can prepare to attack, as well as build up defenses, and decide later
on
what to do.
Hot take. I want to offer an opinion of what's happening. I reckon ISA sent 2 missions. One super secret mission, because they weren't confident that the AI would be able to deliver what was needed in order to make a successful colony. That's my hot take. That's my hot take there. I'm doubling down on that, to be honest. Okay. Also, I need to invest in military tech. I don't know why I'm working on a mine upgrade right now. Priorities and all that, I suppose. Yeah, if we could connect this area with the Hyperloop, that would be pretty darned good. Not really possible in the current circumstances, but that's okay. I mean, look at the size of it. Look at the size of it. Abandoned. Wait, hold up. It's grown out of the abandoned Martian resort? No. That just happens to be nearby. Okay. What's the combat overlay saying? They've got hardly anything, to be honest. They got a couple of drone hives. Yeah, I will need to make sure that I protect my stuff up here, though. Let's get 2 drone hives in this vicinity. We've already got 2 drone hives. No, we got one drone hive over here, and then 60 units chilling right over here, which is also, I think, completely fine numbers. Man, we need more food. We need more food. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a massive expansion chemical plants over here, and then food factories as well. Excellent. We're gonna prioritize all of these, because it's really freaking important that we get this done. I'm sick and tired of people leaving the colony. You can't leave. I shan't allow it. Okay, fission plant right in the middle there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, how's the Hyperloop looking? The Hyperloop stop is kind of nearby, isn't it? Excellent, it is. Let's connect the Hyperloop up to here. Wonderful.
The final upgrade for the mines. This will be a big boost to our production.
It absolutely will. Okay, Hyperloop over here. It's not been prioritized, but it's almost done. We'll just throw a priority into that. Research outpost, throw a priority into that to get that done too. Excellent. I'm very, very happy actually with the Hyperloop progress that was made. Yeah, that's pretty neato. That's pretty neato. Should mean that this area is now much more connected. Certainly the bottom side over here. Yeah, I think the Hyperloop is honestly game-changing for us. I think it's going to make a tremendous difference. Okay. This needs to be connected up as well. Excellent. So that's going to make a big difference too. Carbon and steel is the name of the game. It really, really is. Also, I'm thinking maybe if our Hyperloop stations are this powerful, why don't we investigate? Why don't we investigate just making like a steel or a processing facility around here? I feel like this is maybe actually quite a good idea. So we throw down a whole bunch of steel. Oh, no, 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 no. They're going on the offensive again. They're going on the offensive again. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They're not attacking the Hyperloop. Thank goodness. Are they attacking anywhere else? They're attacking over here. Okay, head out over there. There. Where else? Where else? They must be attacking. They must be attacking elsewhere. Yes, there's some down here, which just completely passed me by. Right. Anywhere else? Don't think so. But we need to have more. We need to have more defensive structures.
What needs the most protection?
Cool. Okay, head out over there. Wonderful. And then you need to come down here. Right, we got him. We got him. We got him. Look, they have hardly any. They have hardly any ability to take us on.
Human lives
Okay, let's see if we can try and cause a little bit of harm, eh?
are irreplaceable. I must ensure the colonies are protected, first and foremost.
There we go. Okay, let's go on the offensive here. I'm a little bit miffed that this is even coming up, but hey ho, we're gonna have to do it. Right. We're investigating the Indian ruins, so that's pretty cool. Working on the water extractor. Let's see if we can try and get chemicals. Let's get chemicals now. Let's also see if we can try and get a maintenance facility up and running. Probably a smidgen overdue. There we go. Maintenance facility, chemical extractor. Level 2 chemical plant? Sure. We've got steel production, right? Right. Good stuff. And then we'll get a little food factory over here as well. Just level 1. To keep the operation completely fed and watered and whatnot. Okay, so we're going on the offensive. Let's see what the heck happens here. There we go. Don't understand why they didn't attack previously, but that's okay. Have we repelled the enemy? Oh, they've got another unit over here. Deeply frustrating, in fact. Deeply, deeply, deeply frustrating. What are they attacking? They're attacking a maintenance facility? No, attack! Go attack. Sometimes they just don't want to work. They just don't want to do what I want them to do. Presumably the maintenance facility cannot repair itself, so that's a problem. There we go. Okay. So what's actually happening here? Oh wow, we're just getting shredded, dude. That's gnarly, as they say. That is gnarly. I mean, I don't really want to fight it if I can avoid it, to be honest. Okay. Looks like they're retreating a little bit. See if we can try and intercept a couple here. Force the enemy to use a few more resources. There we go. Okay, so they did attack. Turns out our droids did attack. They just didn't do very much damage. Okay, keep going, keep chasing. Think that we might be able to catch up. Actually doubt it. Yeah, fine. Okay, retreat, fall back, and then we'll attempt again. We'll attempt again in a little bit. They're only taking out useless buildings anyway, so I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. 5 colonists are departing, entirely because of lack of food, I bet. Entirely because of a lack of food. Right, steel, 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 steel. Steel is proving to be a real pain in the backside. And with it comes a lack of iron. Right, iron, iron, iron. Where the heck is iron? Oh, we definitely cannot reach that. Definitely cannot reach that iron. We're gonna need to just find a sporadic bit of iron, because iron really is our problem at the moment. It's kind of crazy to think that the most basic resource is a resource that we really cannot get a handle on, but it's true. Right, worker hubs in here. Maybe a little solar panel. Cheeky solar panel over there. A little bit of uranium down there too. More iron down here. Yep, and goes in there, and a single solar panel to keep everything tided over in this vicinity. Cool. Is there a connection that can be made here? Yeah, it's just taking a little while to filter through. That's okay. That is a-okay. Okay, so that's at least going to get us a little bit more iron. Cool. What about some additional iron? Yeah, there's a little bit of additional iron over here as well. So we'll get that up and running too. Iron mine has been halted. Let's prioritize that as something to get rid of. Prioritize these two constructions so that we can actually have a direct connection between the iron mine and the Hyperloop, which is very, very important, as we've already discussed, because we're going to be building a whole bunch of stuff up here. Upgrade ways. Nice. Okay. So, Hyperloop and steel construction we are working on. Maintenance facility needs to be rebuilt. Worker hub needs to be rebuilt as well. Can't seem to do that. Solar farm even needs to be rebuilt. That's cool. Man, there's never an abundance of anything, is there, on Mars? That's just one of these things, I suppose. Production supposedly is higher than demand, and our stock of steel is supposedly increasing. I'll believe it when I see it, to be brutally honest. I do not believe it. I do not freaking believe it at all. Are colonists en route? Colonists are en route, which means that we need food. So let's go. Steel factory needs to be prioritized. We need more workers over here, but I'm not going to be able to get more workers out for a little bit of time yet. That's a bit of a pain in the backside. It's frustrating that we've got this Hyperloop system up and running, and it's working really, really well, but it's not being utilized because we just need more... we just need more steel, really. I mean, that's it. We need more steel to make more food, and we need more food because, I mean, we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people living on this colony now, and we can't really We can't really afford to have a bit of a crappy delivery system anymore. We need progress. We need progress. Move them up there. Yeah, maybe I should go on the offensive here. Maybe I should go on the offensive. I feel like that might be justified in the current circumstances. But also, getting more workers, pretty darn important. Pretty darn important. We need to have better ways running down to here as well. So let's go and sort that out too. There we go. Because we are... Man, this is just miserable. We'll get a fission plant up and running. Electronics. Are we okay for electronics? We're not okay for electronics. These repeated attacks are putting additional pressure on the number of electronics that we have, because electronics are used to used to make repair drones for maintenance, which is a bit of a problem. Do we need to raise the pressure anymore? Do we perhaps need to keep these greenhouse gas factories around? Maybe we just ditch them. Carbon mine, that's not required anymore. Chemical plant, we're scrapping those chemical plants. Aluminium mine, we can ditch that too. Nice. Anything else that we really need to do? Not really as a priority. But we do need an input of water over here. Wowzers. Wowzers. The worker hub load is very, very high. Yeah, so this area has now become a hotspot because, of course, I've put a lot of pressure on it, put a lot of strain on it. But I don't think that that's really... I don't think that that's really avoidable. And to be honest, I think it's fine. We've now got some top quality ways, so we should be able to deliver all of the resources that we need to deliver to here in, you know, fairly rapid time. Chemical plant, that's fine. Fission plant, we'll prioritize that. Electronics, wowzers, we've got no electronics. We have absolutely zero electronics whatsoever. But look, that's fine. It is what it is. We'll just have to make do. The traffic situation is still bad. It's still suboptimal. But at least it's not as bad as it used to be. Or maybe it's worse. Who the heck honestly knows? Also, can I bring down a comet? Can I bring down a comet on my enemies? How do I bring down a comet on my enemies? Aerobreak ice asteroid. Crash comet. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go. Let's bring a comet down. Let's bring a comet down on my worst enemies. Do they have a colony over here? Do they have any colony buildings? They've got silicon mines. Doesn't look like they've got colonies. Electronics factory. I'd kind of like to take all of this stuff for my own. Although if it's not going to be possible to do that, then I guess I'll just crash an asteroid into them. You got that right. That's what we're going to do. But we're going to have to do that in the next episode, because that is it for now. Ladies and gents, thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Aspera. I've been Potato. Check out the Patreon if indeed you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. Holy cow, what a freaking successful mission. It's been good. It's been real. I hope you'll tune in for the next episode. Thank you ever so much for watching. Thanks to Banana Nana, Aurelio, and C Senpai for being the 3 $25+ tier patrons. I'll see you next time. Bye.